timer on my phone. He's still on APC 211. Do you want me to mark?
Just bet is fine.
We're rooting for you, little dude. Did you hear what his name is? What they had named him?
Very poetic.
Yeah, we're good.
That's the way that you run it. I'm gonna get a catheter in him first, give him some fluids, get him more stable before surgery, and then
Got dispatched for a cat stuck in a car engine. When I first got on scene, you can see blood on the driveway from they had started the engine and then turned it off again. He was stuck between like a belt. He had the long hair, which probably got caught up in it. It wasn't pretty. With 2 eyes on him, one of us could get above the engine and below the engine. Sydney was able to maneuver him from above and I went below. My immediate thoughts when I see Lucky is he's going to need immediate vet care once we get him free. He was very sweet the whole time, very calm, just meowing. But the way his arm was caught at an angle, he was going to need immediate vet care.
initially when Lucky came in and we had noticed all of the bleeding coming from that armpit vein or artery, we essentially decided at that time that it was necessary to take that leg or amputate. At that point, there were not a lot of muscles holding it together, not really a chance of saving it without there being more complications down the road. He definitely had some fight in him, which was a good sign. While we were prepping him for surgery, we did find out that he was FIV positive, which in the immediate didn't have necessarily a lot of consequences, but it could impact his recovery from the surgery. We were definitely a little concerned about how much blood he had lost and how that would affect kind of his blood pressures to his major organs, which impacts how they do under anesthesia. We had stopped the bleeding, he was doing better. After about a week, we had noticed that his incision was actually starting to get infected despite being on antibiotics. And so I had to do a second procedure where we had to debride, which just means kind of removing all of that dead tissue, essentially put the healthy pieces back together. About 2 weeks post-op, he had healed up great. We took out his sutures. He was getting around fine. He healed beautifully out in foster with one of our great foster parents, provided Lucky a great landing spot to continue to heal.
All right, I'll see you guys Tuesday.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Have a
good one.
Thanks, you too.
I'm Adele, and I live in Berthoud. I've been fostering with NoCo Humane for 2 years now. So Lucky, when we first got him, brought him here, he was just really curious. He doesn't seem to be scared or like hurting or anything. He really warmed up to us really fast. He loves being pet and cuddled. He loves to give kisses. He'll go up to everybody and just start kissing them right away. And he purrs really, really loud. It took him not long to get adjusted, so he's been a really happy boy for what he's been through. So this is my first time fostering a 3-legged tripod cat. I was wondering how he was gonna do getting around, and he's been pretty good. So he doesn't seem to really like miss it or be sad about it.
Yeah, he looks good though.
Awesome. So he just got back from foster?
Yep. Yeah, and his leg is healed up really good. When Lucky came back to us from foster, he was looking amazing, and he was ready to go find his forever home.
So
a cat that had a challenge, and we're like, oh, he's ours. Just been drawn to any animal that has a story, has had a rough time, needs a little extra love. Because, well, we have food names for our pets. And I had suggested my mom name her dog Cheese, and she said, we can't name a pet Cheese. So it's kind of a watch
named
me.
the pet Cheese.
And Orange Cat. He's all cheese. He's settled right in. I mean, probably the first evening he was just part of the family. He doesn't even know he's missing a leg. He can't get on some high things, but he's working on it. He's been able to get as high as the kitchen counter. Obviously, no trouble jumping from furniture to furniture. The kids, they all adore him. So, yeah. The biggest problem is not enough cheese to go around. He's a sweet boy. He's a really sweet boy. Hi, Cheese. She said that he may have arthritis down the road as he gets older, just from, being one-legged in the front. But she said there are fantastic treatments for that too, so she's not even concerned. As far as being FIV positive, she's not concerned about that either. She said he's doing fantastic, and we just want to stay on top of vaccines and keep him healthy, and we shouldn't have any issues. He should have a good long life.